How to persuade an atheist to become Christian. A persuasive discussion of life in Christ is not presenting your personal religion. Christianity is not about your personal faith or private interpretation of the gospel. Discussing your firmly decided faith in Christ can be interesting when two persons' ideals are as diametrically opposed as the atheist's, non-believer, and yours as a dedicated Christian. If you want to discuss your faith relationship with Christ with a non-believer, it's very important to plan how you would begin approaching the subject tactfully and talking about it in a personable way, not sparring or dueling, but communicating your personal experience and knowledge of life in Christ and your friend's views on what you say. And responding pleasantly. Approaching the subject. Put yourself in your friend's shoes. Consider how you would respond if someone were attempting to persuade you to reject your salvation in Christ. It's not just difficult to high-pressure sell anyone about new understandings, especially faith-based ones, probably useless. If a friend is casually interested in talking with you on matters of faith in God and religion, then do it gradually, taking occasions for mutually convenient opportunities to discuss your firm faith and their inquiries in a personable way. Never lecture your views to an unwilling participant, or you'll give your friend the impression that you are rude and your technique is unacceptable. This is avoidable. Many atheists may not consider their personal disbelief system to be a negotiable part of who they are. They are more concerned with their behavior, with being a reasonable person, than what faith or system of belief that action stems from. Always speak from a place of good news and love, not judging. Rather than trying to convert someone to your religious beliefs by winning an argument, Christians believe it's more important to show friendship unconditionally. It's that simple kind of personal, loving regard that can appeal to others. We may think of souls, but they want to admire and be admired, loved like friends and nice family. Choose a convenient place and time to have a dialogue on matters of believing in God. The middle of a debate or argument probably isn't a time to have gracious persuasion in matters of Christian faith. Likewise, the workplace, the busy dinner table, or large group is not the right place to discuss your good news or offer of a different life with a non-believer. If the topic comes up, set aside another time to discuss some important matters. Oh, interesting stuff, a sort of discussion over coffee or such, about what you and I think about today's issues. Ways of seeing success and progress in whatever we do. No. Not selling. Not buying or investing money, no. Let's have a talk and some good discussion, okay? No, not a debate, in depth and in semi-private, over a home kitchen table, at a sit-down sandwich deli, in a park or coffee shop, or such. Never blindside a non-believer friend with your views and attempt to override their disclaimers. Don't ignore protestations, "I wasn't ready for this, not now, hey, what's the idea?" If it comes up, it comes up. But, don't rush into an inconvenient conversation, or it'll come across as confrontational and unfriendly, a trap. Have a genuine arm's-length conversation. Anytime you're discussing matters of faith, it's important to have a genuine conversation, not just a list of sins or accusations, argument, or a too preachy, shock-jock approach. If you hope to convince anyone of your point of view, you have to first be ready to calmly take a genuine interest in that person's hopes and point of view about God and Jesus Christ. If you find yourself pushing to talk much more than patiently listening, this is probably not the genuine concern for the person's conversion or not acceptable as friendly concern, so why bother? This can't be a lobbing of rhetorical thought bombs into enemy territory. This is a conversation with someone you care about enough to discuss your reason for believing. Be open and honest at all times. You could end up doing irreparable damage to your friendship if you let intense emotions simmer underneath the surface to direct the conversation. It should always be civil, positive and cordial. Never cut the friend off, accuse him or her of lying, being prejudiced or saying malicious things to make a point. An idea can be edgy, if it's dispassionate and worth talking about. Discriminating tastes in food and in life's issues, for some good stuff, means you have an angle, a stand, a point of view. Don't try to convert your friend or to present ultimate ideas, don't ask for conclusions or offer stark dilemmas of heaven versus hell. The best way to get someone interested in Christianity is to present faith in Jesus Christ as the Son of God in your personal, fulfilling life, following Jesus. Show the Christian life as fulfilling, exciting, attractive to others, and they'll be more interested, curious to learn more about the way you live your life as a Christian. You're not just arguing facts. You're discussing faith based on the truth about God's Son. That's the best you can do. The way to do this isn't by trying to badger or prod someone to convert, or by engaging them in a tit-for-tat of competitive debate about the virtues of Jesus, but you need to be ready to answer how your faith in Him is not about arguing the fallacies or bad, good points of the world's religions or various past or present civilizations and their deities. It is vital daily life in Christ.